It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not know where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second.
But if I could go back and not have to face some of the bad hurt that I went through, I would have probably saved myself.
I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Hailey Bieber is now speaking out about the shocking allegations made against Sean Diddy Combs and how they impacted her husband, Justin, amid a flurry of press headlines. As they get used to being parents to their adorable newborn boy, Jack, Hailey's concerns are growing, especially in light of Justin's sensitive nature. She is really worried about his mental health as the strain of the situation wears him down. Hailey has always been very protective of Justin, and now that everything is going on, she is under a lot more stress. As a loving wife, she is trying to balance her own feelings while ensuring him has the strength he needs at this trying time. Let's hear Hailey's opinions and how she is coping with these challenges as they both work to ensure the welfare of their families. Given Diddy's legal troubles, Hailey's worries for Justin's well-being make sense. The situation has caused him a great deal of stress, and Hailey, a new mother, is doing her utmost to support him while simultaneously caring for their child. It's hard for any new mother to handle, especially when the pressures of the limelight are added. As she balances her love for Justin with the joys and difficulties of fatherhood, her concern is clear. Justin's circumstances were not favorable when the charges against Diddy initially surfaced. The whole thing disturbed him, according to many who knew him. Justin didn't seem like the happy guy he typically was. He shunned social gatherings and late-night activities. Friends and family were really concerned since he was not eating or drinking much, which is very out of character for him. Justin's refusal to address the issue in public or try to find a solution amid all of this chaos just heightened everyone's worries. His stillness spoke louder than words, and fans and loved ones were concerned about his mental health. Those close to him were clearly feeling helpless as they watched him suffer in silence, and it was clear that the charges and their potential consequences on his life were having a big effect on him. Justin has discussed how vulnerable he was as a child working in show business, but there is no concrete evidence that he wrote a song about the alleged abuse he endured at Diddy's gatherings. In addition to the Diddy footage, a video from a 2020 interview has Justin crying while stating that he wishes to shield Billie Eilish, who also began her career at the age of 13. His words to Zane Lowe were, "Being that young and working in the profession, not knowing where to turn, and everyone telling me they loved me then turning their back on me in a second, I don't want her to go through what I went through. I don't want that to happen to anyone." He clearly meant it, considering how close he was to Puff. Justin Bieber was stunned to hear about Diddy's felony trafficking conviction after they had spent enough time together. In the aftermath of Diddy's arrest, the Daily Mail said that Bieber is so troubled by the Diddy news and so hesitant to grasp it or address it, that he has switched off.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Oh, and act different, huh?
No,
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
According to one post, Justin feels as like he is navigating these waters alone and has no one to talk to, which makes it clear from the continuous updates that he is growing increasingly isolated. Despite the upheaval, Bieber is reportedly aware of the issue and wants to focus on being a great father and spouse. Since the birth of his son, he has been described as trying to isolate himself from the chaos around him by living in a state of pleasure. However, another insider told Us Weekly that Bieber is completely disgusted by the situation and doesn't want anything to do with it. The ongoing problem is undoubtedly causing him to have a difficult mental time. At this point, Hailey tried to keep him grounded, and they seldom ever went out together. But that is finished, despite rumors that he is finding it difficult to handle the issues surrounding his longtime pal Sean Diddy Combs. Justin Bieber remained by his wife Hailey Bieber's side at her recent launch party. To commemorate the launch of her skincare brand's highly anticipated Barrier Butter Cream, Hailey hosted a party at Funk Restaurant in Los Angeles on the evening of Wednesday, October 23rd. Despite his own personal struggles, Justin showed his commitment to assisting Hailey in enjoying this significant milestone by attending the party. A body language specialist claims that on a recent date night with his wife, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber appeared frail and as like he wanted to hide. The two celebrated the launch of Rhode Skin, Hailey's skincare business, and its newest product, Barrier Butter, on Wednesday by going out in Beverly Hills. Wearing a sleek gray suit, white shirt, and a gorgeous red tie, Hailey radiated confidence and style. In contrast, Justin trailed after her, maybe to escape the attention, dressed naked beneath an open tan plaid shirt and with a hat pulled down over his face. In an exclusive interview with Mirror Us, body language expert Judy James stated that Justin's actions suggested he didn't feel as safe as Hailey. Her explanation was that Bieber's body language portrays a sense of fragility and a subconscious wish to hide here. She went on to say that this is not a big change for the star, because he used to like to walk behind his wife with his head down, seeming much less confident and gregarious than she did. However, it seems that their traits range greatly from one another. Wearing an oversized 80s boardroom power suit with a tie and big, pointed shoulders, Hailey radiates authority and status. Her sharp haircut shines, her chin is up, and her head is tilted in a show of confidence and strength. In contrast, James said, Justin lags behind with his hat brim pulled down to disguise his face. Another photo shows that brim much further curled down, as though he could have pulled on it. Even though he could be juggling all of that, the two are trying to put up a brave front. Amid reports that he was concerned about the situation surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, the Canadian singer took a moment to thank his wife, Hailey Bieber, with a sweet gift. When Justin unexpectedly gave Hailey a gorgeous green plant amid the chaos, she thanked him on her Instagram stories. Tucked hidden in a turquoise pot, the 27-year-old model shared a picture of the plant enjoying the sunlight on a table next to a roll of tape. Justin Bieber brought me a plant for no reason, she captioned the picture, adding a crying emoji to express her emotions. It's the small things, she said. We don't believe he will ever discuss his time with Puff, but he isn't talking about it at the moment. Resurfaced interviews, especially a noteworthy late-night talk show appearance from 2011, have only increased suspicions about Justin and Diddy. The mogul made the intriguing statement, Justin knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television in the article. Because of this remark, many have conjectured that Diddy could have blackmailed Justin to keep him quiet about their past. It's kind of strange to think about, really. Diddy's comment undoubtedly raises questions and makes you wonder what really happened behind the scenes. These classic movies are making a comeback and igniting fresh conversations about their relationship and the awkward dynamics at work as Diddy faces the newest charges. It's impossible not to feel terrible for Justin as he navigates this challenging situation. The fact that Diddy is notorious for secretly taping people adds to the unease around the Justin situation. Considering his notoriety, one would wonder if he is comparable to Bieber in any way. Given their experience, it's hard to avoid assuming certain things about the mechanics of their relationship. There are serious concerns that Diddy could possess tapes or other information that might be used against him. If he had a history of using such tactics, may he have utilized that power over Justin at some point? It's a scary thought, considering the tremendous pressure that comes with being in the limelight. Despite the stress and the news, Justin is doing everything he can to focus on his and Hailey's little bundle of joy. He is making every effort to steer out of the Diddy situation in order to protect his family. A second insider said, Justin knows they won't get this time back, and he won't let any of the Diddy news disrupt these treasured moments. Hailey is loyal to Justin and their marriage, but he's going through a terrible phase right now, and she's his rock, the same insider continued. She is therefore under a great deal of stress. Because therapy has helped Hailey in the past, she is also looking forward to the day when Justin decides to go. She thinks that if he goes to therapy, he might be able to deal with this horrible experience. So, what do you think? Please share your thoughts by posting a comment below. If you liked this video, please press the bell icon and click the subscribe button to be the first to see my next one. I provide updates like this one every week, where I divulge the little-known details about your favorite celebs.